Hi everyone, my name is Farzona, and in this video I'm going to share with you how I managed to kind of blow up this channel. This was actually my biggest dream, to grow the channel and get the audience, start earning money with this channel. I went back to my, let's say, journal, and I read that by the end of this year I actually wanted to earn big money with that, like with my channel, with the idea of the channel. But now I have like 97 subscribers and not that many views and so on. And I reflected on that because I almost let 7 months just flow without me creating. And that's so, on one point, is uncool, but on the other hand I was also thinking why I'm doing this, like why I'm not creating, because I love working. The consistency is not a problem for me, right? I also have another job and I have some side hustles and stuff like that, but it was not a problem for me because I found my niche. I want to document the growth that I have and want to share and some kind of encourage people to do not stuck at the place that they don't want to be, you know. I was a nurse, I changed my career, now I'm AI engineer, and and trying to build up this channel. But regarding the channel, why it didn't happen is somehow has to do with the growth that I was telling you. So just a little bit of story regarding the social media. I'm not new to social media. I was growing naturally channel for people who learn German, but through speaking German. So I had even a business in Germany regarding this matter, and I was growing naturally on 2-3 platforms mainly, and I grew up more than 100 followers naturally, and views also naturally, some of them like 500,000 views and stuff, but never properly earned with that. So then I actually liked the idea of creating on social media, and I saw that it's a huge opportunity. But the problem was, it's something else when you create videos about some subject. And I was consistent on that matter. I was constantly creating videos, even if I had a job as a, like, during my nursing times, was not a problem. But once I decide to create a channel to document how I grow, because here I'm being my own personal brand. I'm being my main subject, and putting out myself to the whole world was for me a big problem. I started thinking, oh my God, what the other people think about me, oh, what my family thinks about me, oh, what my friends think about me. Although I heard so much encouragement from my family, whatever I want to do, they were like, okay, do it. And I was so happy that I have so many people who was really encouraging me, family, friends. And a couple of weeks ago, my parents came to visit us, and I noticed a couple of times that my parents were talking about me as a big blogger or something. And I was like, I was really shocked, like, what is actually happening? Like, why am I not creating when other think that I'm like, that's not a problem. So here I was actually thinking to be received nice. That's weird, but I will tell you that I wanted always to be a good girl. You know, like, I'm kind of people pleaser, but luckily I'm now trying to not be a people pleaser. it's a process, but still I'm working a lot on that, really, through thinking, through analyzing my own behavior, through many things. But at the same time, when I saw the whole picture, I was like so shocked that mainly I was the problem. So I was the problem with who, didn't allow to grow this channel, because I was thinking too much about what other people think, how I will be received, and stuff like that. I was so unhappy, thinking about, oh, maybe there will be hateful comments and stuff like that. I can cope with hate, because I know, right, that okay, people project their worldviews on me. Some people will like the content, some people not like. I don't know, but instead of just creating, which was always my way of living, because I used to tell, no matter what's happening in my life, I need to work, I need to constantly improve and stuff like that, no matter how my mood is. But with content creation, because I'm the subject, I'm the main subject, I'm sharing my life, I'm sharing my thoughts, I thought that, oh my God, I'm being very vulnerable here, and maybe a little bit dramatizing the whole situation, because I did not get yet that hate, or I did not get yet that attention, but I was blocking myself. So I think with this video, I'm kind of doing exposure therapy, just speaking out loud about the problem. And today I noticed that because I was waiting for the moment to create, I was spending a lot of time on social media, trying to track how to do things, just being the part of meme world and stuff. Then I said, okay, that's enough. I just unsubscribed from my main brand, like this Verzonable on Instagram and stuff, on TikTok, from all the people I know, all the creators I know I would like to follow and stuff. I just delete everything, just unfollowed everybody, and I think that's very good, because it will not allow me to see the stories of people that I like. I will not be stuck on the media itself to consume, because consuming was never my intention. I like long form content, because consuming too little things are a bit too much. I don't like, as Germans say, Reize, right? It's Reiz einfach, right? Your brain is just getting constant Reiz, whatever. I'll write in the comment, or somebody definitely will write their ideas about what I said. So that's why I was really blocked. I was super blocked, and but luckily I didn't stop at least thinking about it, and I was even I always thought about creating, I'm gonna create this, I'm gonna create that, but never actually had kind of time for it, or clarity, something like that. Time for me is never an issue, because I'm a great time manager. I can really I can do crazy things with a limited time. I'm hyper, what is this? I forgot the word. Not hyper. When people deliver too much. So that's the word. So time, when I have this, when I have the clear task, when I have my to-do list, that's not a problem. But because here I'm also sharing really the growth, I think this type of content has to be also out there. So people who can listen to this content, they can also think like, okay, maybe I'm also like that. Like if you start thinking about, okay, what your friends think about your content, or what your, like, I don't know, family, colleagues, other people, your acquaintances, then it doesn't make sense to create at all. Because I think like, okay, then you will either stop. If I would not thinking about it, I would just say, okay, something is just stopping me, and I keep consuming, and then boom, I'm 40 or 50, and I was like, oh, I wanted to be a social media influencer or whatever. Then, okay, it didn't happen. But luckily, I'm not the type of person, because when I see some obstacle, I just look at the obstacle, or I constantly think at the obstacle, or I start, like, I don't know, analyzing why it's not happening. So finally I found the matter of it, and today actually I kind of knew that I'm gonna create something. I was walking today, and I made some Instagram photos, 11 photos or something like that. I published with no words, just like Instagram, right? Just photos. But never thought that I'm gonna just do some kind of video like that. I'm so happy that when I have the clarity, when I know what's the problem is, I can act on it. And I'm so grateful that I can see these things. I know what was stopping me. My people pleasing part was like, oh my God, I should be like received by everybody the way I want to be received, like a nice girl and stuff. Like, no, because people will consume this video just, I don't know, like they will be just curious, or they will be not curious, or they will be just somehow doing their own thing and listening maybe somewhere else, like while they're doing this job, some of their jobs. So whatever. That's why I just wanted to understand for myself that, okay, it's happening. And although I have less than 3 months until the end of the year, but maybe things will work out for me. And finally, when I don't think that much about what other people think, and just let everything go and just be the way I want to be, as if I'm talking to my friend, and I think that makes it happen. And by the way, I'd like to share with you the flower that I bought today, which is this one, a bouquet. And I kind of put this bouquet myself, like it was just a bouquet. I cut the ends and stuff here, and it was on my table, but I brought here while I'm sitting here in the area. I'm just observing the flowers. And by the way, if you're a girl, even if you're not a girl, just buy sometimes yourself flowers. It's so nice. And by the way, when I was arranging this bouquet, I felt like so cool, as if I'm so close to the nature, and I was beautifying something, and it felt so good. So yeah, if you want to spoil yourself, buy sometimes yourself flowers and arrange them, and it makes you happy. So yeah, that was it. And I really hope that I will be creating daily, because this is what I want to. Yeah. What if, seriously, what if I will be creating, even documenting, everyday life, whatever comes to my mind, like really daily, until the end of the year? What's gonna happen? magic will happen.